Abraham Lincoln quotes on life, "It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. Most folks are about as happy as they make their minds up to be. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. Love is the chain to lock a child to its parent. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it." There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. Common-looking people are the best in the world, that is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. He has a right to criticize. Who has a heart to help, tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves? A woman is the only thing I am afraid of that I know will not hurt me. A farce or comedy is best played, a tragedy is best read at home. Upon the subject of education, not presuming to dictate any plan or system respecting it, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject which we as a people can be engaged in. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. For people who like that kind of a book, that is the kind of book they will like, I am rather inclined to silence, and whether that be wise or not, it is at least more unusual nowadays to find a man who can hold his tongue than to find one who cannot. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Perhaps a man's character was like a tree, and his reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is like the real thing. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. Adhere to your purpose and you will soon feel as well as you ever did. On the contrary, if you falter, and give up, you will lose the power of keeping any resolution, and will regret it all your life, and in the end it is not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. Be sure you put your feet in the right place and then stand firm. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. If I am killed, I can die but once, but to live in constant dread of it, is to die over and over again. It often requires more courage to dare to do right than to fear to do wrong. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I would rather be a little nobody, than to be an evil somebody. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. I will prepare and someday my chance will come.
Subscribe now to unlock a world of motivation and inspiration. Join our community of dreamers and achievers as we embark on a journey of growth and empowerment together. Don't miss out on daily doses of positivity and encouragement. Hit subscribe and let's elevate each other to new heights.